chat we're going to be in. Not sure what chat. All right, everybody. Glad to have you here once again on Ask the Expert. It's News Talk 790 WNIS, and I'm Damian Hall. Happy to be here on this Ask the Expert show to talk to you about a life changing solution that's really just a phone call away for many people here in Hampton Roads. We're talking about full implant choice, cosmetic dentistry, and in particular, dental implants. So it's time to ditch the dentures and ditch the smile that you haven't been happy with for many years. Dr. Hogan can really help you create that one of a kind smile that fits you perfectly, just like that smile should. Dr. Hogan, glad to have you here on Ask the Expert. How are you?
Hey, Damien. I'm doing quite well. Still in my office. I wasn't able to make it to the studio tonight, but it's good to see you on the airwaves and on YouTube and here on our little Zoom link. But yeah, good to see you. I'm glad I got a chance to catch up with you.
Yeah, no, I'm glad to have you here and be able to touch base with you live here, heading into the 4th of July weekend that we've got coming up to celebrate good old 250 of America's birthday. So I'm excited
Yeah.
about that, and I know you are as well. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. 250 years, man. I mean,
Yeah,
who's not what American, what red-blooded American out there isn't excited about this, huh? Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. Got any big plans for the 4th?
Fourth is always about family and fun and it's independence, so it's actually a celebration and we're going to do the backyard barbecue with all the family and friends and you know, not light off any illegal fireworks out there for the record,
Oh,
that'll be in the neighbor's house probably very close.
yeah, yeah. Keep it on their property. Yeah, absolutely.
No, yeah, keep it on their property. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, what about you?
Nothing really. I probably will put something on the smoker, smoke some sort of meat for the holiday, and just try to keep the dogs calm when the neighbors go crazy with the fireworks. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
No,
it's
I get
normally
it.
pretty loud down by where I'm at. So yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. But
Yeah, my puppy ends up just cuddling up all
yeah,
night.
yeah, they're gonna get pre-dosed this season, so we get ahead of it a little bit. But uh, but yeah, something to be celebrate about. 250 years of celebrating the creation of arguably the best, inarguably, not arguably, the best country in the world, and that's something to smile about. But something else to smile about is the fact that you can have dental implants completely put in professionally for you, and it can change your life in one day. You don't have to wait 250 years to get to the fabulous new you. It's all a phone call away, and then all of the legwork is done behind the scenes. And you, the patient, just get to go in with one day with no teeth or a variety of bad dental situations, and walk out that day with a smile and know that all the legwork is done behind the scenes to make sure that they can create the most beautiful smile that'll fit you personally, that you've ever had. And Full Implant Choice is the place for that. I'm supposed to set you up with a question on that, but I'm excited. That seems like a real positive reason to smile, and celebrate your own Independence Day.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of great segues there. We're talking about this hour, we're talking about full implant choice and my practice here in Virginia Beach. And you don't have to be from Virginia Beach to come to full implant choice because we see people from all over the mid Atlantic. If you are on these airwaves and you are 3 hours away, we're your local office to restore your smile with dental implants in one day. So full implant choice. But your segue, 250 years, you don't have to be 250 years old to get new teeth. Um, After our procedure today, where we helped a very special young lady, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But after our procedure today, where we gave somebody a brand new smile in one day, which again we'll get to, I saw 3 consultations of males in their mid 30s needing new teeth. So you definitely do not have to be 250 years old to need new teeth, because these 3 gentlemen very definitely needed new teeth at 36, 37.
Well, now talk to me about that, because we've been doing this show for many years now. And when we started the show, I feel like the majority of the patients at Full Implant Choice were, close to retirement age, into retirement age, 50s,
Hmm.
60s, and really it kind of falls in line with the WNIS listenership. Really, WNIS has a stronghold on listenership in the community. The older the demographic gets, which is something we're proud of course. But tell me about that. Over the last recent number of years, it seems every week we do the show, you have another patient in that's in their mid
Yeah.
30s. Is that becoming the new median age?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen our median age definitely drop over the last 5 or 10 years.
Hmm.
23 years ago, I'd say 90%, if not 80% of our patients were over 60, 65
Hmm.
getting new implants. And we still treat a lot of people 65 to 85. We saw an 87-year-old last month. So we still treat a lot of people that are retired. But over the last 10 years, the numbers of younger people coming in for rejuvenation has certainly increased, to the point, if I had to be pinned down with a percentage, I mean, I'd now say 25% of our patients are under 40, 45. So it's a huge number. Uh, any given day, we're doing a procedure when I'm in the office, and yeah, I'd say 1 out of 4 times that person is 30 some years old. So you don't, you think that it's for the retirees, and it's just not anymore. And the most beautiful thing about doing this for people in their 30s that I love is you seem to make a greater impact on their life, because they've when you help a retiree, and I love all you retirees out there, you'd certainly deserve it. But it's wonderful to change anybody's life. But when we take somebody that's 27 or 37, and they've got to create a career they haven't started yet, you know, who who needs that smile more than somebody that's just getting started in life? Because the smile is, it's not a it's not just a cliche token smile. It's not just a tooth. It's like the window to the soul. Yeah, you open up, you smile at somebody, they smile back, and it's a window to life. It's a window to the soul. So younger people that are coming in that need jobs, and they want to start off in their personal life emotionally. They want to have a partner in life, and maybe get a spouse, maybe have kids, or maybe they already have kids and they want to have a good relationship with those kids. Nothing creates a stronger relationship and bond than a confident parent who smiles at their child. And now we're not just changing that person's life, we're changing their child's life, because their child lives a happier, more optimistic life. So I love it. Today a patient was in her 50s, but we're starting a journey out for 3 people in their 30s at the same time. It's just absolutely wonderful.
No, that's exciting, and I think that's a special thing for people to listen who are listening to the show to take with them. To know that Full Implant Choice is really creating these miracles right here in Hampton Roads when it comes to dental implants. To know that there's a true resource that others have to travel across the country to get to, but it's all right here in our backyard. Full Implant Choice in Virginia Beach. You can call now. Everybody listening, don't wait till the end of the show. Just call right now. Call directly to Full Implant Choice. That phone number is 757-629-4259. That's 629-4259. And thinking about that, people investing in themselves, investing in their smile and their teeth, their whole dental situation younger in life makes a lot more financial sense. It makes savvy financial sense in my mind. I'm thinking, every getting this done and getting it done correctly with a full implant choice, you have it for the rest of your life. You're
Right.
essentially doubling your investment doing it at 30 versus at 60 or whatever. That I know that's a kind of a messed up way to look at numbers, but truly making an investment in yourself and something that you can take with you for the rest of your life that'll change the paths that you have in your life.
Yeah.
I love the saying, if I could give you $1 million tomorrow, okay, no, $10 million. I'll give you $10 million tomorrow, but you won't wake up the next day.
Yeah.
You'd say, no, no, it's not worth it at all. Well, then tomorrow is worth $10 million. Every day you wake up, it's worth $10 million.
That's
Uh,
right.
so every day you wake up a millionaire. You should enjoy that every single day. Uh,
Right.
so I forget where I was going with that, but every day loving the you
You
that
were
you
talking
see
about the
in your,
investment.
yeah, the
You were talking
investment.
about the investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense in your 30s to do something that's going to be long lasting, and you're going to reap the benefits every single day of your
Well,
life.
you know, investment. Let's
Yeah.
just pretend that this isn't something that you absolutely need, which it is, because you need to feel more confident about yourself and you need to live the best life you can. Because you only get one life to live. You only get today once. You only get tomorrow once. So, this is a huge investment that you need to make in yourself. I can't stress. I can think of like the 2000 stories of people's lives that we've changed. And today, Miss Andrea, I'm not going to say her last name, but she was in our maintenance chair after having this done 3 or 4 years ago. And man, the second I walked in the room, she was like, "Oh my God, you guys have changed my life." And she's just going on and on. Almost 4 years later, opening a new business, by the way, and, doing her own thing. I'm not saying in her particular situation she wouldn't have done that because we didn't exactly talk about that today. But I'm sure that her new smile had something to do with her new business because it became a newfound confidence and she's, more putting herself out there and doing things. So, yeah, it's a huge investment. Spending money on your personal health and is never a loss of money. It's never an expense. That should be put in the investment column, right? That's never an expense. I mean, God, let me talk about this for a second, Damien, because this is important. People come in and they go, "How much is it going to cost?" Right? How much is it going to cost? How many dead presidents am I going to put on the table to do this? Like it's going to cost something, right? Okay, let's talk about it. You're making an investment in yourself, right? Let's talk about cost. What is the cost of staying right where you're at right now for the rest of your life? Whether you be 77 or 37, what's the cost, right? So you have missing teeth, you're wearing dentures, you're not happy, maybe you're miserable, maybe you're depressed. We get it. We see it all the time. And you don't like who you are and you don't like your day-to-day life, right? So you're already at a major deficit and you're already not living life to its fullest, as they say. You're already not happy. So what's the cost of staying right where you're at? Well, more pain and suffering and misery, right? But you go ahead and you spend the time and the money to do what you need for your health care, for your physical and mental health well-being. And now it's not a cost, it's an investment because now your tomorrow is brighter, you feel better. So there's intangible benefit. You feel better about yourself. The people around you in your inner circle, they appreciate that you feel better about yourself. I guarantee you have more positive interactions with them. You come to them happy, they return that with happiness. You come to them with a smile, they return that with a smile. So you come to them with positive conversation, they return that with positive conversation. So now that you're opening your mouth and smiling and talking more, you're living a better life. And we're only talking about that intangible benefit, but there's also that huge investment benefit where I've seen countless times people get promoted, people become entrepreneurs, they open up businesses, right? People, they find new relationships, they find, spouse, husband, wife, whatever, they, you see what I'm saying, Damien? Giving back, spending the money on yourself is never a cost. It is an investment in yourself, entirely in yourself. So, yeah, I love the difference that this makes. in people's lives. And Damien, I may have lost Damien on here, but we're still going live on YouTube. Yeah, we're at Full Implant Choice at 757-629-4259. And until Damien gets back, I am co-hosting this broadcast on YouTube. YouTube. There you are, Damien.
Hey, how's it going?
Sounds good when you hear it twice.
Missed you there.
Yeah.
I'm back. I lost you there for a second when you were talking about cost, and we were talking about the cost, and I felt like you were kind of going into maybe what the true cost is of not investing in yourself, in your smile, when it comes to dental implants.
Right. Yeah, I was explaining that that you know there's a cost of staying where you're at right now, and that's typically full of disappointment or depression. So when you're coming in and you have to pay a certain amount for a new smile, that should never be looked at as a cost because it's really an investment in yourself. Tomorrow you'll have a better day. People around you will have a better day. Your life will be open to more opportunities. So it's like there's always a return on your investment. So you should never look like that as money that's lost.
And well said. And for the people just joining us, we're here with Dr. Adam Hogan at Full Implant Choice. Full Implant Choice in Virginia Beach. Very easy to get to and talk to a live person right here in Hampton Roads to get you scheduled to meet Dr. Hogan and get a consultation so you can, start that path to the new you that is dental implants. Call 757-629-4259. That's 629-4259. Or you can just join the show. If you have a question, you can join us right here live here on News Talk 7.